All right, hello, it's John again. And who else do we got here today? Are you going to introduce yourself today, Kenny?
Maybe. What's up, everybody?
And then we've got Sam or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Sam.
then we've got Jacob back in the studio again.
Yeah.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. How are you guys doing?
Good. You like the slightly better setup?
I do. It's roomy in here.
Say
For
your
now.
last name.
Huh?
Say your last name.
My lip opener.
For those of you that actually
Jacob
watch it,
Lip-opener.
hey, we've got his buddy here,
Mikey Murray.
And
Yeah, I've watched it a couple times. Liptner.
no, he's
Oh,
the
there's a
one
T.
listener.
Yeah, he added
There's a
the T
T.
like
That,
we did last time.
Lips, like lip.
He is our one other listener.
Yeah, he's active, and he knows from the last podcast that we had Jacob on.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, we have Jacob here today to talk about Woodstock 4. So I'm assuming it's the fourth installment. You're like,
Yes.
It's actually the second installment.
It's
It's
actually
the
second.
first.
We decided to do 4 just because it was a more geometric number than 2.
Oh.
So
It looks better.
yeah, it looks better.
Geometric.
It's more
Geometric?
yeah, it's more appealing to the eye. Actually, it's the 4th year we've been doing it. It's an art festival with art and music. We have a bunch of artists come down, all kinds of genre. Same with the music. As many different genres as we can get is what we're trying for. Right now, we're sitting at about 20 bands that are going to be there, and about 20 to 30 artists so far. We'll be down there in Knoxville, Wythogan Park on September 2nd, and it starts at 10 o'clock in the morning, and we'll go until about 10 o'clock at night.
And that's
Um,
2017?
That is 2017.
Okay, just making
Not
sure.
2016. People have been getting confused about old posts that have the old flyer on it that kind of looks like this. But yeah, it's definitely this year and not last year. It's Saturday, September 2nd, 2017.
You need to fire your flyer guy.
I am the flyer
That's
guy,
fine.
so
You're fired.
Go,
Fired.
go screw yourself.
God
Yeah.
damn it, Sam.
Yeah. Yeah.
See?
But we're
turn
gonna
it
have
off.
you guys are coming down.
Yeah, we
just
are gonna be there.
Turn Sam out. You guys are gonna be doing a podcast, a Tight Talk. That's gonna be great. Also, Jim from Asgard Radio is gonna come down, so we're gonna have live radio there. We found a guy that named Andy from AR Sound Production that's gonna run the main stage, and then we also found another band called
I
Coot
do. You right.
that's
you
gonna
right.
be doing the
It's
second
fine.
stage.
Is
I
it
was thinking his maturity,
C-U-T-C-H?
It's
How do you...
K-U-C-H.
You're so immature,
Yeah,
Sam.
yeah, you're right. But yeah, we're running down. Yeah,
A slew.
yeah. Right now we're running. We have a slew of different bands at different genre.
It's a slew.
A slew of different bands on different genres. There's going to be all kinds of stuff. It's mostly we got a lot of rock, a lot of originals. We have some funk or some folk, some Christian rock, acoustic. Drumline's going to be down there. We got a little bit of
Drumline.
Why did you
yeah,
tell
drumline.
Kenny?
It's gonna
I'm
be
not
great.
it. See, we're
probably
not
a white
doing that.
drum line.
Why'd you
We're
tell
not doing
Kenny
that.
about the
The
drum
white
Yeah.
drum line or black
We're
drum
not
line?
doing that.
There's
No.
no, there is actually a big difference. Like white drum lines do
Here we
different
go.
things than
I'm
black
not-
drum lines.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Quarter mile.
Because
Quarter
Anyone
mile.
that
we-
doesn't know us, we have black members, aka Kenny.
Yeah.
Kenny's the
it's-
black
I mean,
members.
Black members.
Honestly, I'd be
1/4
lucky if
mile.
I ran a 16th mile.
And then you
right
got
now.
no, that's 8th mile.
1/4. It's just proper enough.
I mean,
for
he
it to
got
be
demoted to 8th mile. But anyways,
But then, yeah, we have artists that'll be down there with booths as well. We have a couple of tattoo artists that are going to come on down and show off what they do. One of them's going to do the henna. You know, the
Hentai?
All the
not
tentacles.
hentai.
oh, sorry, I got confused.
henna.
No.
With the semi. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Tentacles. Tentacle
Not
tattoos.
tentacle porn. We got some painting, photography, glass work, comic illustrations, a lot of craft stuff, jewelry making. We have chainsaw carvings, more painting. We got guys that are going to be giving out guitar lessons, 5-minute guitar lessons. That's going to be amazing. The guys from the June Brothers.
I'm gonna
Bring
start
it
undercutting
Shop.
everyone. So I'm gonna draw comics that are terrible. I'm gonna give guitar. I'm just undercut.
Yeah,
everyone.
do it. Bring it down.
Yeah, I'll
Bring
just
it down.
undercut
Whatever you got.
everyone.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
we'll have digital art, sketching, etching, and you guys are going to be doing podcasts. So,
Yeah.
I mean, we got a little bit of everything.
Do I see pulled pork?
You do see pulled
Oh, there's
pork.
gonna be some delicious
Yeah,
food
we're gonna
there
have some
too.
food down there too.
about
We're gonna have
elephant
shaved
balls?
ice. We're gonna have pulled pork and brisket. We're gonna have hamburgers and elephant ears. I mean,
Oh,
those are
I'm
good.
stoked for
actually-
elephant ears.
I
Yeah,
like
there's gonna be a
elephant
lot.
balls. They're like little donuts. They're tiny
There it is.
elephant balls.
There it is. Yeah.
Yeah, Sam
Thank you
ruining
for your
an
input,
adult
Sam.
podcast.
Thank you for the.
What's wrong with him today?
Elephant ball.
I don't know.
So
I don't know if
you mean
anybody
donuts?
else tells it.
I mean, we do.
Balls or donuts?
Balls.
Oh, okay. You had to specify.
Yeah, I don't
That's cool.
know if people call
Ooh,
them elephant balls.
and
I'm
on the
pretty sure they're
flyer-
just donuts. Yeah.
Hold up. There's a jujitsu demonstration.
Yeah.
I know it's on the flyer. I just
Yeah.
That's probably
MBS MBS Fitness is going to do a couple of demos.
National
we
Black
have
Fitness?
MMA. We have a
Okay, cool.
M.
Oh, M.
M. Yeah. Then
Cool.
we'll have the cheerleaders. We have a board breaking thing going on. Hopefully the K9 unit will be down there doing a demo, and then the jujitsu.
That'd be
So
really
yeah,
interesting.
it'll be a lot of stuff going on. We have a big area. They just built a brand new stage down there, so we're gonna have the main stage. We're actually having 2 stages since we have 20 different bands. We'll have 2 stages, so I mean we'll have one set up in
can
one
talk.
spot and then one set up in another on the main stage. But
Oh, apparently there's a skate park too there.
yeah, there's
Says Mike.
there's a skate park there. That's part of
I
the
just
part of the
watched
park
that,
there. And they
the
just rebuilt
inmates
a
have
couple of
gone
the-
through and done a
couple
bunch
of the,
stuff and
Half pipes and
redecked
stuff. What do they
all of
rebuild
it.
there, Mike?
So I don't know if the entire skate park's been redecked or not, but it's been redecked. So if you're not interested in the music, come down and skate and have some
Using the
sweet
inmates.
pork and elephant balls.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Free labor.
Oh. Well, the elephant balls are meat,
So
though.
ready.
You
Yeah.
know,
Dude, I'm gonna
that-
take a
it's
hamburger and
big
put all the
doughy,
meats on it.
sugary goodness.
Not the
All the
elephant
meat.
balls.
Not elephant balls, just on split burger
Delicious.
stuff.
I'm not
Okay,
eating
yeah.
it.
Dude, you know, that sounds delicious.
It's gonna be delicious. It's
Um,
gonna be delicious.
Doughy, sugary goodness.
I don't trust Sam's palate.
Sounds like.
Well, anyways, be sure to come to the time.
Hey, what are we giving away?
How we're gonna have it set up, but we will have.
Here's
some,
an
free
amp and
giveaways.
a drum kit.
And,
That's news to
you
me.
can actually get on a we've
What
got
are we
the-
giving away?
we've been talking about this.
Yeah.
The merch that we have.
Yeah.
Right?
Here's
There's
a
a whole
drummer. Yeah.
But no, here's a drummer. We're trying to get rid of him. But no,
We're
anyways,
trying to get rid of
come
him.
by.
Oh, it's just like the good old days.
We'll have sign up for email list, et cetera, and
Emo list.
yeah, and with what we were talking about.
And
if
one of the
we-
first
if you
people to
sign up on
to
our email list, you can be one of the first people to get some of the free digital downloads of our new shit.
It was a
Ooh.
joke. It was a joke.
No, we actually no, dude. We have like probably like 50, 60
Yeah.
if you would have paid
I
attention.
think 7
But-
of those are mine.
You
You're
don't.
60.
You're not
so,
funny.
You're so busy downplaying us that we actually have some
The email
success
you can
now.
go to
I thought you guys were Time is the Enemy.
www.facebook.com/timeenemy and just click sign
Yeah,
up.
but now I'm gonna be confused because I thought time is
Yeah,
the
just
enemy.
time enemy.
Oh.
Yeah, see how much easier it is to type in though?
You
Just go
have to
time
pay for
enemy.
letters.
It's quicker. Yeah, we can't. We went over this because it's already been taken. No, it's been taken
the
by
URL
the
is
funk album by
technically
Quantic.
taken.
Time is the enemy.
Oh, Quantic.
Can't type it without it saying.
It's actually not a bad album. Listen to it.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Well, you got it.
Yeah, it's like I'm typing. I want your.
These guys are awesome. Like, that's
Like,
not
oh,
us.
That's not us.
That's not us.
But no, if you search for us, we are the first ones that come up on there.
Oh yeah.
But anyways, art is from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And we're gonna play music from 10 to 10, so it should be a good day. We'll have a lot of artists coming through, and it's a networking event for everybody. One part of it is a free show for the community. The second side is a networking thing for the local artists, and that's the important part where we get everybody out and we introduce everybody to the local artists in the area so that maybe they can get gigs or we can connect people like you guys were saying you're looking for a digital media guy to
Yeah.
do a video or something and to connect those dots and to get everybody together like that. So I mean that'd be something neat if we can
Well,
get
yeah.
people together outside of Woodstark to start working together. That just adds to what we want to do here at Woodstark.
And you keep it going.
Yeah,
Keep
definitely.
it
Definitely.
buildings and such.
Yeah, this is the first year where we really didn't go out and we didn't try to get a lot of people involved in it, a lot of agencies involved in it, because we wanted to keep it pure and be able to do what we wanted to do with it. There's a lot of people that wanted to make money off it and want to do different things and go different directions, or you can't do this, you can't do that. So I think to keep it pure. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it pure. I don't want the industry in it.
Yeah.
Yes, nailed it.
No, it's
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, so how do you think the industry would feel about something like this, Sam?
art from 12 to
Oh,
6.
dude.
There's-
Well, the great thing is that all these guys, All these guys donated their time. I got donated sound, which is unheard
No,
of.
we would have charged
The
them
sound that we're going to be running would have cost me
$200,
$2,000 to
Sam.
$3,000 for this.
If you would have
long.
done Time Is the Enemy, it would have been terrible, and we'd charge you $200.
Yeah. Yeah.
We would have done it for free.
Yeah.
Not.
But everybody donated their time, and that's a beautiful thing about it because that's the part that people don't see. Like, yeah, I could run out and pay somebody a bunch of money to have this concert. You know, I could have went out and found a local, you know, a big band that's local, and you know, Jackal, something like that, to come to this concert for, you know, $3,000-$4,000. But these guys all donated their time. These are guys that we all grew up with or are from the local area that
art
need
side
support
of it, though, you've got,
and
the
want
tattoo
to
artists
go
that are
out
willing
and
to
do
come out
music in the
and
area.
Does Mike have something to
they're
say? He's got that
giving up
leaning
the
forward, have something
idea
to say.
of getting a deposit and doing a drawing right on the spot. So if your drawing will take 20, 30 minutes, they're giving you that time and making the drawing, and then if you like that drawing, then you can make a schedule with them and go meet them at the shop and get a legitimate tattoo by a legitimate artist, along with several others. There's, I think, what, 3 or 4 tattoo artists that are actually going to be there. Yeah, so there's several others. There's, I think, what, 3 or 4. Boom, boom. That you
There's
get,
gonna be 3.
you
that
get
we
those
have right
Sharpies put
Or you
on
can come to
you,
the Time
and
Is
then
the
you
Enemy
go meet
booth.
those
We've
guys
got
over
really
at the
good
tattoo
Sharpies.
side.
And they'll go
And
over
Boom.
those
Kenny
tattoo
will
guys
draw
are
a
gonna be like,
custom
"Meet me at the
tattoo
shop
on
in
you."
10 minutes. Boom! You got a new
Doesn't matter.
tattoo. You got them
Yeah.
badass signatures of guys you've never known or heard of.
Yeah.
You're like,
But
what the
yet
fuck is this?
You're
I don't
gonna want
I don't.
to.
Yeah.
Because eventually
Networking.
it's gonna hit.
Yeah.
And I see why you brought this guy. It's fucking good.
Yeet, yeet.
Yeah.
Flavor Flav.
Yeah, he's my little hype man. He's like my what's the guy with the big clock? What was
Oh,
the,
Flavor Flav.
Yeah, he's like my Flavor Flav. Yeah, he's like my
We'll
little
keep him
Flavor Flav.
around. He'll
Yeah.
keep coming around here.
Yeah. But there's going to be exhibits too. You got the jujitsu.
Exhibit's
you
gonna
got-
be there?
Oh, Jesus.
damn
No, exhibit's not going to. I messaged him. He said absolutely not.
Too many.
But yeah, we'll have exhibits and demonstrations. We got, you know, the cheerleaders, the board breaking.
You know what we
and
should
stuff,
do?
too, and it's going to be cool.
If we get enough people to like and share this, we'll get Sam to
would
go to the
be-
jiu-jitsu
Wait a
demonstration.
damn
We'll
minute.
have some.
How-
We'll have him choke Sam out.
10?
So
Oh,
that's gonna
choke
be.
out.
Yeah,
Choke
we're gonna
out
get that
or
video.
kick in the nuts.
Like
No, I want to
something?
see him get choked out.
Definitely.
40. That's
Yeah.
not. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Okay, here.
One
If we can
like.
get 40
10
likes,
shares. Yes.
gonna get
there
choked
we
out.
go. Sam's
Well,
getting
I mean,
choked
we
the
gotta
hell
make it-
out
we gotta make it
anyway,
worth it.
right?
Damn
Yeah.
self.
Nah,
So-
nah.
No, and this.
Yeah, one like and 10 shares. Yeah.
Shares.
If anybody thinks, anybody thinks about sharing it, we'll count it. Yeah.
He gets choked out.
That's fine. I've been there.
Okay, so we get 500 likes and shares, he gets kicked in the nuts. If he gets 40 likes or shares, Sam gets choked out. So
It's gonna be
this
great.
This is part of our ongoing segment to.
Start
It's called
subscribing, I love it.
"Do Things to Sam That
It's
Sam Doesn't Want
awesome.
Done to Him."
I love that
This
segment.
is not Jackass.
love it. That's
This
It's
is
not.
Jackass.
We would.
Yeah.
It's
This
one
is my new
jackass.
favorite. I'm gonna watch it.
You're getting fucked up. That's all.
Well, it's not Jackass because we're not all participating. It's
It's Sam.
Jack Sam. Yeah, one jackass getting his ass
That's
kicked.
happening.
I do not endorse.
And then all this can be
Shut up,
found
shut up,
on the
shut
Time
up.
Is
I do
Enemy
not
main
endorse this
YouTube channel.
fucking
Sam,
Do Things to
you
Sam That
don't.
Sam
But
Doesn't
as
Want
a
Done.
member
Awesome.
of Time Is the
I will
Enemy,
put a link
Time Is
on
the
the
Enemy
Woodstock
is
channel
endorsing
or the
this
Woodstock.
and producing this.
What time is the enemy?
Nobody cares,
This
Sam.
group
Is that a band? What?
Yeah,
You have to.
it's been elected.
Yeah.
or corporation founded by the Do Things.
Wait,
to
I'm in a
Sam
band?
segment.
I'm in a band. You guys,
I heard of those
what
guys.
was that stuff I was doing earlier? Yeah.
Guaranteed. No one wants to hear the music. Nope.
That's the
But
funny
we'll go
thing
on
is that'll
tour
probably
so that
be our
That will
most-
be what makes money.
Yeah, no one wants to see us.
Nobody wants to hear the music. Nobody wants to like talk about like what we're talking about. It'd be like, oh,
Exactly.
Sam's gonna get his ass kicked.
Yeah, what are they doing to
Does
Sam
get
today?
Yeah,
put
what
into
are they
Shark
doing to
Tank
Sam
instead of a Dunk
today?
Tank?
And that's just gonna be a
Then
thing.
we
Fuck
get a
it.
huge cut because they're doing terrible things to Sam that he
We can
doesn't
afford
want done
sharks,
to
I want
himself.
fucking laser beams. That's all I got to say.
Dude, if we could afford,
If we could afford sharks, they're
we
definitely.
will. If
And
if we
down
have,
the
I
line.
bet you it would happen.
I bet you the guys from
if
the
we have
actual
enough
Shark Tank
demand,
would
we
donate
will start a
some money to
GoFundMe.
put
Get
his
Sam
ass
in a Shark
in
Tank.
Real Shark Tank.
Oh man,
I bet you the guys from
we're
the
making
actual
moves.
Shark Tank would donate some money to
I don't think the industry approves.
In our new upcoming segment, do things to Sam that Sam does not want done to him.
And here's the industry again.
Back to the industry.
Back to
No,
the
that's
industry.
the crazy part. Like, it's hard to even do some of these. I'm putting air quotes because you can't see them. Air quotes.
Air quotes.
Industry to do like any of these festivals, like set up to more designed to local artists, because you always have to have.
Who the hell was he trying to be right
some
there?
big
Because
fucking name that's
I
like,
mean,
I
he was
would like
imitating
$4,000.
foreigners because
I don't know,
foreigners don't
something
pay
like that.
taxes.
But
Ah.
just to headline.
Try to imitate Borat.
I don't know. That was a blend.
Yeah,
Very nice.
Damn taxes.
Goddamn taxes.
It's not.
But,
his- yeah.
But no, I mean, even the pushback from the local government has just been kind of crazy this year. We've
Don't
been,
tread on me.
Well, it's just everything they want to. Well, you didn't do this right. You didn't do this right. You know, you don't have your permits. I started this project July 1st because all these people hit me up
This
all
year.
week prior to that. And then whenever I went to the 4th of July thing on
Like
on
July 1st of 2014.
No, I
Or-
started for this year. I
Okay.
wasn't going to do it this year.
Okay.
So then they're on me about my permits and stuff like that, and I do all this stuff the way it's supposed to be done. It just I don't know. I can't get support, so it feels like we're doing it on our own, and that's kind of just the deal with it right now. We're just pushing along,
I feel like
and whatever happens, we're still having a big concert. We're still having all these artists come out. And they're just gonna have to suck it, kind of. You know.
Well, that's the crazy part too with that, and then we'll get you on straight to Sam. So don't skip him, Kenny. Is the fact of then when you get farther down the
It's
line
really
of
hard
what
to
you've
follow
done, they're
that.
like, "Oh, we want to jump
Yes,
on and
sir.
suck your dick too."
no,
I'm
what else?
sorry,
I
it's
mean-
not gonna happen. This
Yeah.
dick's
I feel
been
like
done.
you're
sucked.
not getting
Yep.
support because you're putting on a free event, right? And you've got all of these people willing to donate their time and, I mean, honestly, their money, right? And
Yep.
nobody above you
Exactly.
is gonna cut. You're not getting a cut, you know. If exactly, so it's hard to get support for it because they're like, oh my God, you can actually put this
Yeah.
together for
Oh, yeah.
free, and we don't get a cut of it. Like what?
No, I'm doing this all for free.
He's like, actually, I'm getting a.
Oh yeah, I was told that there was no way that you can do an event for free, and I had to tell the guy, well, we've done this for 3 years for free. So what do you do? Yeah, it was
Stark County, too.
the economic development guy told me, hey, you can't put on something without any capital, and I said, well, we've been doing it for 3 years.
Yeah, and
his
then,
little head
then
blew
welcome to
up.
Stark County, where
Well,
Stark
well,
County
well,
has
well,
to
I'm
hit
like,
you with
I
that.
don't know what to tell you.
We're
I'm
not
gonna
making
argue with
money
you because I've been
Well,
doing
then
it for
how
4
the hell
years.
are you going to be able to do this? Because somebody has to put money in pockets. But now we've got the new guy. We've got his E-Stock, and E-Stock has been not trying to put money in his pocket.
Yeah.
He's been doing
Yeah.
better, and he's been trying to bring more community things together. And now with the mayor of Knox, E-Stock
Yep.
dude, he's been doing a big difference, and he's trying
Yeah,
to
that's the
create
mayor of
more
Knox.
community unity, which is that's a hard thing to say. Yeah.
Yes.
It's good.
Say that 4 times
it's
real
great.
fast.
Yeah. And that's what I've been trying to promote is community unity.
Say
I
that
mean,
4
that's-
times
I
real
like that
fast.
community unity.
Yeah, community unity.
Say
I'm
a
gonna,
bunch of
what was
community
that?
I'm
unity.
gonna put that under the Woodstock thing.
Should.
Community unity. I like that. Good job, Mike.
Unity.
Yeah.
Community unity. But
But no, he has, like I said last podcast, Stark County is the poorest county in Indiana, and it's just nice to have stuff like this where it's free for everybody. I don't charge. I don't make anybody pay for anything that they walk through. You can walk through, view it, like it, and hang out there all day, and you don't have to pay for anything. And that's all my involvement in the community is always trying to find a way to do something for free. I don't want people to pay for stuff if they're coming to something that I'm doing. It just kills me that people want to try to make money off of stuff or just little things here and there. There's a lot of stuff out there where I work with other organizations, and they we got to get paid for our time that we put in it and stuff like that. I said no, that's volunteering. That's volunteering. You volunteer
Sorry about
to
that.
give up your
I was-
time
what
to
I
do
was
this
saying
stuff,
was,
and I'm not understanding
with
where
the
you
movies
think
in the parks.
I can
You
hear
need
you
to
on
make
You've got
money
the
from it.
movies
Couldn't
in
like, go ahead.
the Wythogan Park in Knox. You've got the movies over in Judson at the Norwayne Field. And you've been playing popular movies. You've been playing new releases, stuff like that. But since we're going to start talking about all the arts and stuff, are we going to start throwing up some of those indie films that have been yet rated below the PG-13 level because those are all family-friendly, stuff like that. Yet rated below the PG-13 level because those are all family friendly, stuff like that.
Well, that's actually one of my things is I posted a bunch of movies that were free. They have a whole listing of 300, 400 movies that are absolutely free. I borrowed a sound system from the commissioners. I borrowed a projector from economic development, and I had my computer, and I had my projector.
Mm-hmm.
So we had it all taken care of. We didn't need to buy anything.
Son of a bitch!
And
I just
that's
made something.
that's
with
just
that
how you should do it as a
community
community.
didn't I?
It's community unity. You borrow from everybody else to
I
get
just
this
made
to
something with
happen.
that
We still help them
community
out if we
unity,
need in like the future for like audio. Do we still have access to that, Kenny?
I mean, all that what's that, Mike?
We could talk about that after the podcast.
Time
but-
is the enemy is now.
Yeah, I like
but yeah,
community
community.
unity.
That's
yeah,
that's what's gonna.
that's
We're
a
gonna put your
fucking
face
Is
on
that
it.
gonna be the name of it? Is that gonna be the name of this podcast?
I can name it Community Unity.
Yeah, community unity.
Date and
Yeah,
timestamp.
right. There you go.
It's recorded and it's official now. So
Yeah.
But
So,
no, the weird thing with that too is you could maybe I don't even know how far back, like 30, maybe even 40 years, like stuff like this would actually exist. But then with the industry
Yeah.
charging 50,
And now
60,
there's-
Well,
that
no,
was for
change
Sam.
for a new
since-
movie.
Festival.
Yeah,
Yeah, for a new movie.
for a
look
new
how
movie,
expensive
it's
it is.
two-
$230
movies were running.
or
Now
more.
there's a change
for
to
a new
where
movie.
people are trying to expect money for those movies in the parks. So that's where the industry hit again, right? The industry once again. Bye-bye.
Not to do a segue. 'cause
Well, yeah, they're trying to sell
I think
popcorn.
we're on a really good
trying to
topic
sell
right
this,
now,
and
but
trying
in
to sell that.
typical tight talk
And
fashion,
that's
we
what
gotta
I
do a
was
segue right
against.
now.
I didn't.
Does
I
anyone
didn't
else
like
think this
that.
motherfucker sounds like Matthew McConaughey?
Yes!
Exactly like Matthew McConaughey.
It's gotta be.
All right, all right.
Hey,
All right.
all right. Better get you.
All right, all right. You gotta stop peeking, Sam.
Oh
You
man.
know what I like about them high school girls?
What?
I get older.
We have Matthew McConaughey as our special guest today. Say hi.
Get a joint. Yeah. Oh, the
Count it.
McConaughey just sticks.
That's awesome.
So,
You know what? You
got a
might be a
joint, man?
recurring guest. No, you'll be
No.
Mike
Be a lot
McConaughey.
cooler
Mike
if you
McConaughey.
did.
Yeah.
Hey, you got a joint, man?
No.
Right.
Mike McConaughey.
Mike McConaughey.
So what? It's good stuff. We'll have to have him on here more often.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you need that. You need that one. That one
oh,
guy that has
wait,
nothing to do with anything.
We got one more thing. So
Yeah.
since Matthew McConaughey drives Lincolns, does Mike McConaughey
Which is-
drive Kias, or what does Mike McConaughey drive?
Chevys that keep running. I don't give a shit where they were made. All I know is that 209, 294,
Made in Mexico.
365.
Made in
Still
Mexico.
selling for $2,000 after I'm done with it. This last one right now it's a 05 with a 4.8 liter and it's 210,000 miles.
Boom,
There you go.
money.
Running strong.
Monies.
Brought to you by Fuck You Chevy.
Down.
Keep on trucking.
Yeah, we're never
Brought to
gonna
you
get
by
Strong.
Chevy, running strong.
McConaughey.
That's an endorsement by Mike
Yeah.
McConaughey.
If you want to buy outside the country,
Yeah.
you can still
Yeah.
probably buy a Subaru.
Hey, if I want to buy
or
outside of the
Nissan.
country, I'll go with Ford. Mexican. That's why, dude. I think they make more of my cars, Subaru, than they do
That is
in
a fact. Yeah.
any
I-
most of. Yeah, I
They
think
make-
Subaru and Toyota make the most
They
American
make the
cars.
most American
I've got a
cars.
Nissan
They,
Pathfinder
they make
now,
most of their
because that's
most
my
of their
favorite vehicle.
stuff that's. They have more
Turns out-
American parts on their cars than the American cars. That's the same thing with the bikes.
What? No, if there's Mexican speakers, they'd have never showed up.
Yo. How?
Speakers.
Bang. It's struck again.
Oh,
There
zing.
it is. There it
Yeah,
is.
There it
Back
is.
to Woodstock.
Mike McConaughey has
Mike
spoken.
McConaughey. Right.
The Lincoln lawyer.
There's
So
anyways, back to the industry.
the industry. Come on, Sam. What would the industry say about these? I understand like there's copywriting
matter.
and stuff. I've been hit up a lot with that. Will do all the bands have their copyright license and stuff like that
It's our fucking
to
music.
cover. Well, that's why I have a lot of.
Even if they're
Most
covers,
of
it
my
doesn't matter
guys
because you're
now
not
are all
charging for this
original.
event.
Well,
You're
not
playing
all
free
original. They
music.
play
It's
some
like
rock
going to someone's
covers,
band
and then they
practice.
play originals.
Go ahead,
So-
Sam.
And that's what people don't understand, and that's what I keep trying to explain to people. This is donated time. This is free. I'm not making money on these movies. I'm not making money on these artists. If we were making money, then we would have to do all that stuff. We don't have to do that because it's all free. And people don't understand that. Same with the raffle. They want to give me a hard time about a raffle. So they said, "Oh, you need a permit for a raffle." And I understand you need that because that's gambling. That's gambling in Indiana. My stuff's all donated.
Yep.
It has to be over $1,000 to be permitted. My stuff's all donated. So when I get it, there is zero cost across the board for me to give that money out. So somebody can buy a ticket and say, "I want that." So to get around the whole raffle, air quote, stigma, I just said, okay, we're going to do a silent auction. So game over. It's all done. So we'll have our silent auction. All the artists that come down donate X amount, or
mixtapes
donate
count?
one piece of their art.
Not
So
yours.
I can
Wait, do it
auction
again.
it
Do it
off.
again. Do it again.
All right, this is what a silent auction sounds like. No, Sam, you ruined the silent auction.
You ruined the silent auction, Sam.
And this is what a silent auction sounds like.
Now, if you do decide to get over
All right,
to
good. That's a good silent
Woodstock,
auction.
you want to get hit up.
I'm glad we
I
have
can tell you
very
right now,
wholesome
Yeah,
the,
that's
and
awesome.
well planned out
the
things. here.
tattoo artists that are in it, they're donating $200 to $300 pieces. I can tell you right now that no, they're not in to win it. They've already no
Community
no,
unity.
That community unity does not affect there because
Are they
they've
in it
already
to win
won it. And I've
Community
given
unity.
Community
Not
unity.
as
Everybody's in it to
awards,
win it.
whatever it is. It doesn't matter.
Plural. That was plural.
Yeah, they don't.
Plural.
They actually
Well,
don't
I mean,
have
we're
the
trying to stay away from
hepatitis. I was
hepatitis
just
for the
joking.
day.
Hepatitis.
But
Yeah.
hepatitis.
But no, anyways, with going on,
Actually don't have the hepatitis. I was just joking.
what's going on with this too, just for that way, for those of you that can't make it out, we will be doing periodically. We'll see how long the segments we can for this, but we will periodically be on a live stream on
What does,
our
what
YouTube
does
Tight
Facebook
Talk,
do?
and we're going to see how many we can actually put on. YouTube usually allows about 3 hours or so, and then you have to kind of redo it. But what we'll try to do in between each is, hold up 1 second. What we'll try to do is, where we'll try to do some live interviews during the whole Woodstock thing with some of the artists, be it the musicians and or the artists themselves. So hopefully we'll be in a good position where we can get everyone else, and then definitely we'll see if we can partner with Asgard Radio to see if they have anything else going on with that, so we can even maybe like simulcast and share links, et cetera, et cetera. But outside of that, what we want to do is not only so you guys can be there for free, you can also watch us for free and kind of get an idea behind the scenes and what's going on, whatnot with that. Also, we'll have some cool behind the scenes stuff too from the cool little thing for the bands and such.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that too. All the bands are welcome to come out to Mixer that we have on Friday, the previous Friday. So that'll be September 1st. We're
It'll
gonna have
be
it.
bands only, right?
Oh no,
Or-
no,
or artists are
bands and
basically
artists.
open?
Yeah,
Or bands and artists
It's open
are-
for everybody that's going to be performing or
Okay.
be at this event.
Pretty good.
It'll be at the June Brothers shop there on Main Street in Knox.
And that's a music store, correct?
That's a music store. That's June Brothers Instruments.
And I would take it they would sell instruments. Like, what do they sell there? Is it like
They
guitars
sell
and stuff?
instruments. Yeah, guitars and everything.
Like instruments, they sell instruments.
Yeah, they sell instruments. you know.
Kazoos.
Well, all kinds of stuff. Anything you want, you can order through them, and
Yeah,
they'll
fuck it.
figure it
It's not
out.
You
like
should
I
bring
can
your.
play
I'm gonna bring my one of my guitars out. I think because they're gonna do some jamming too that night. Yeah, if you want to bring some equipment. Do you think?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
they're always in time.
I mean, he's a metal bassist, so he just kind of makes a lot of noises.
Good- yeah.
No, but he makes the
Time is
noises
enemy.
in time.
Oh.
That's the key. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, we'll definitely be out there.
I'll
some
bring
stuff.
my
And Kenny will
snare.
bring his sticks because if he had to lug a drum set on, that'd be stupid.
Well, no, they'll have the drum kits.
You wouldn't
down
have to
there
do anything.
for
You have to bring
everybody.
sticks.
Yeah, they'll have the sticks there. Yeah. They have a nice little practice area right up in the front of their store, which we're going to utilize throughout the night. They have everything set up, and I'm trying to get the local bands to come in and once in a while just set up and record or set up and just practice. in their shop to kind of bring music
Mhm.
into the area. I'd love the June Brothers
Isn't that
shop
one-
to become like the mecca of
place that
music
you know
for
about, yeah.
Stark County, because we really don't have a place where all of us musicians
Even Indiana
can
in
get
general,
together.
there's
I mean, yeah,
there's not
there's-
really a
It's a cool open shop, and these guys are so cool. They're trying to push forward and trying to make a cool spot to hang out. I've come up with a lot of ideas. The consignment of different stuff. They said they'll do that. I want to have one of their windows dedicated to where our local artists are and who's going to be performing. So we can have you guys up there whenever you're performing. We'll have your name up on the window so people can just drive by and see. These are the bands that are going to be out this weekend or this month. You know, if you need information about them, stop in here. You know, that's
Do they have a
kind of what we
website?
want to do it. They're on Facebook, June
Okay.
Brothers Instruments on Facebook.
Yeah,
right
and we'll
now.
post all the links that we have to the event itself and some of the other links that we have on the YouTube. Basically,
There you
description
go.
there. We'll have everything up there.
Actually, I
Instagrams,
had
Twitters,
nothing.
etc.,
I just
etc.,
looked
etc.
like that. I don't know why.
He always
I'm just
he's
like,
always
ah.
chomping at the bit.
It's never long-winded.
Oh.
Shit.
He's like, I have something long-winded to
It's a
say.
long
to you."
ass breeze.
Yeah, ocean breeze. I like that.
Shit, son. Oh, okay, I'll accept breezy, like an ocean breeze.
It was a long ass
But yeah, it's refreshing to have more events like this. Even like if we go to some of the paid ones, like the one place we hit, like World Skate Shop. It's a lot of times it's put together by the artist itself. So they're putting up the however much money they're saying for the room, and we've done there before, and we just broke even, and we still attempted to pay the bands. The main part is if you can do it, regardless if it's like yours, like Jacob's, the Woodstock thing, which is a free festival, or even in anything else that you could put together as bands themselves. It's still out there, and I feel that's one thing that the industry is kind of doing to almost kill some of the local music, because you either have to be backed by a label,
Yeah.
which you owe them money, which we've talked about previously in podcast, or the other way around, you try to do DIY and then the labels try to fucking bury you.
Well, it's getting the passion. It's having the passion and then getting drove under by all the regulations, the rules that you can do this, you can't do that.
And not just labels in general. I'm talking about the industry in everything. It could be like your Clips Music Center, which
Yeah.
is pretty
Oh,
fucking awesome.
definitely.
I like that place in Noblesville. But anyways, it's just an example. Clips
Actually,
Music
the
Center,
guy
awesome.
the guy that's going to be doing our sound is interning down at
So
Klipsch, and he's going to be working there.
That's out
after
in
he gets
Noblesville,
done.
Indiana.
Here we go.
Fantastic venue.
I was waiting on
Yeah.
it.
Shut
The
up.
parking lot sucks if it rains. though.
Long
Make sure you
breeze.
have a
I
water
know.
tank.
I know. We talk about. You guys keep making this
I love
industry
Clip
joke.
Center.
It's because of me. You watched the earlier podcast. You'll understand. I say it a lot, but honestly, and this is where I stand. Fuck the industry, because this is the whole reason I got into it. Seeing an event like this that is completely community based, for free, to help. Yeah, community unity. Thank you, Mike McConaughey. It's completely designed
Community
help
unity.
foster
That's
an
right.
environment that is artistic and gives people something to fucking do other than meth. Not saying there's meth in Stark County or there are a bunch of meth heads.
Here we go.
but-
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, the best.
Well,
Oh,
Stark
there's
County.
There's definitely meth. in
Just to
Stark
let
County.
anyone know that doesn't know about Indiana, we make the best meth in the nation.
That's been proven.
The Mexicans buy
No.
it from us, like down like the cartels and
But
stuff.
facts are
But like
facts.
Stark County, Pulaski County, woo, meth. We're not condoning or saying we use meth, nor is it sponsored by meth. So
No, but that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to give an outlet to people instead of doing meth and sitting in your house all day doing nothing. Come out, enjoy music,
Yeah.
find some art. All this different type of art we'll have. There's got to be something out there that you can find, that you can like, and that you can learn. And that's kind of the demonstration of the expo part of it, where you can talk to somebody that does that. And that's what I've told all my artists. You just have to be able to talk to people and tell them, hey, this is what you do. This is how you do it. You know, do you need, because there could be somebody that's out that wants to do,
Yeah. Boom.
like
Come talk to us.
podcasting.
Well,
what do you need to podcast? Well, how do I start my first podcast?
of the
You know,
industry.
So if you guys can kickstart somebody to do that,
Talk
yeah.
to time is the
You
internet.
guys are the
Don't you hate it, Sam?
professionals. Air quotes.
He put air quotes, yeah.
He put it. Yeah, you guys are part of the industry. You know. But I mean, that's kind of that's the goal of it. It's just to help people out. It's help connect everybody. There's nothing in it for me besides the part that I get to have a festival within 15 minutes of my house, so I don't have to drive an hour and a half to Chicago or 2 hours to Indianapolis. I'd love to make this thing grow to the point where people are coming to Stark County.
I was
go
gonna
to
say that.
Going on with this.
I'm
so
this podcast to do a drinking game.
McConaughey
Anytime
will
we
be
say industry, we
hammered.
do a shot. And whoever wants to listen to this, let's make this into a drinking game if you're
let's
to
listening.
back
yeah.
up on that a little bit, past the drinking game.
No, not you.
where He was
Not
talking
you.
Listeners.
about
Yeah,
I
the
mean, you
listeners.
technically
the
are
whole
listening.
Yeah.
community unity. Yeah, you're welcome for that. But
Not yours anymore.
oh, look at that. No, but for everybody to understand a little bit more,
It's already been
it's,
trademarked,
it's
sorry. Yeah, it's,
you guys got the meth thing going on. We've
Yeah, it's
got
like
a
old
lot of meth in
McDonald's.
Stark and Pulaski County.
Gone.
Yes, but we would also like to get the kids to do something else with their lives and get the hell away from that nonsense. This is a very big community outreach project that is completely free to everybody, but is willing to, it's so much help. If you want to go out there, you want to be a tattoo artist, you want to be, an artist of any type, you want to go into a musicianal artist type even, everybody there is willing to donate their time to you specifically. That's the best part. You don't have to be a collective group. You can just walk right up and be like, hey, I like what you did. Would you mind give me a few minutes? And that's all it takes. You can be, 12,
I'm interested.
10, 7 years old. If you have an interest, I guarantee you there's somebody there at that event that is willing to
that's what it's
donate
for.
their time to try and give you a better start and a better, a better outlook on life and everything. It doesn't matter where you're at or whatnot, Let's just be positive.
I mean, the bottom. The bottom
so
line,
McConaughey right now.
Stone Cold said so. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
No, it's.
I mean that's what it is.
The
It's
bottom
that's the
line is
bottom
that
line.
the arts are inspiring. They give you hope that you might be something more than what the fuck you currently are one day. So in a place where it really needs it, that's why I'm really blown away by this entire event. It's just, and I'm not biased or this is not a fucking sales piece, but I'm seriously blown away because of the fact that the guy sitting next to me right now.
Lip
No,
tenor.
he's freaking Liptoner. Sorry, Jacob.
It's Jacob.
Fuck. Sorry.
No, I'm telling. They can't see what's going
Okay,
on.
guys. He's trying to talk about me.
He comes from a
and,
very
and,
professional
and,
background.
it's going to be
Yeah,
good,
time in
so
the
stop
military.
interrupting.
No, I'm
Talking
letting
about
people
a lot
know
of
because they don't know who's
Okay.
sitting next
Yeah,
to him.
Jacob
It's
Libner
Jacob.
sitting next to
in
him.
the past, and for someone of that professional level to be putting on a completely free event for the 4th year running is just mind blowing to me. Usually someone in your shoes would be only focused on your shit. How are you gonna improve your life? And you're spending what I can only believe is countless hours on an event for everybody else in a community that really needs it. That, to me, that's awesome.
Yes, sir. Thank you. And that's kind of the point. I could be doing a million other things, but art and music have such a part of my heart that's what I want to promote to other people. I want people to feel like I do
Shit.
when I hear my friends up playing in bands. When I hear you guys up playing, I hate your music.
Yeah.
But to see you guys, you berserkers. But no, to see you guys up on stage doing what you love to do, that's what I want to see all my friends doing. And it doesn't matter if it's art, if it's music, if it's driving a car, if it's, working in the steel mill. If that's what makes you happy, that's what I want to see all my friends doing. So being able to have a venue for these friends that I know are artists, I mean, it's good because they feel good after they get off stage. And I can see it. And that makes me feel good. That's like whenever I was a manager of a band and we put on a good show and I'd come off and be like, you guys were awesome tonight. And they felt that. And I could see the energy on the stage, and that made me feel good because I helped that.
Well, the cool thing about this too is, which last week's podcast we kind of talked about like race and music and everything like that. One thing, contrary to a lot of beliefs, they're like, oh, Stark County, Pulaski County, oh, they don't like any other races, it's predominantly white. When I go out there, nothing but open arms. I mean, even that, like, there's not any hate, and that's one thing I like about any of these music festivals. Yes, there is some bands out there that won't, regardless of what your race is, they won't even give you the time of day. However, some of these that I've just reading on the list and some of the ones that we've played with before, nothing but open arms. I mean, granted that
75%.
I'm not white, Kenny's not white. It's always been one thing with it. Sam's very white. One thing we've worked about when we were doing many of our shows that Kenny brought up was the pure fact of they didn't know what the fuck we were doing every time we set up. But then good drop with like one of the bands we play with, Poor South Sorrow. Those dudes know us, and doesn't matter what color your skin is or anything like that. We're musicians here to do what we want to do, what we love to do. Same thing with like Seldom Told and some of these other bands here.
Stop it.
That's
Mike.
the one thing what's good thing about the community unity and everything else that we've done and with the industry. So, no, the whole thing with this is it's not only showing that, but I mean it kind of fits what's in this day and age without going super political
The
and
big
all
thing
that
is,
bullshit what
like,
everyone's
we can-
doing,
we
left
can
or right, fuck that.
break
The main
that
thing is we're
left,
here to do
right,
something
and
we
that
all enjoy, we can kind of bring
Nazi
us together
hate
and whatnot.
bullshit that's been going around all over the social media and all that dumb shit. Because everybody is always welcome as long as you got some sound or you got some art. Anything that you can put out there, everybody's willing to accept it. Once you show your passion, yeah.
Anything that you're passionate about, people are willing to accept. Yeah, I mean that's a big part of it. Big part of it is it doesn't matter. Like I said before,
Isn't
it
there
doesn't
a-
matter if you're into cars or
Sorry
if you're
to
into
cut you off there,
raising
Jake, but
animals.
Isn't there
If
a
you're
car
passionate
show
about it,
planned
your
around
art.
the Ward
go
Star?
out and do it.
Yeah.
Find somebody that does it.
Sorry to cut you off there, Jake. But isn't there a car show planned around?
Oh yeah. Also, we have a couple other things going on in the community that I want to go out there and talk about. The VFW is sponsoring a car show, a cruise, and they're actually going to have their car show and their cruise, and it's going to come down through the park and then go back up. And also, we have our movies in the park in North Judson that day. So I mean, that's just showing you there's a lot
Are
of
they
stuff
import
going on.
friendly?
What's that?
Are they import friendly? Because
Oh,
I got
yeah.
a car club and I can bring them on some of the import
Well,
guys.
you know, it depends on who you talk to. Yeah.
Like, we want American
Yeah,
made.
well, I want. We're looking more for hot rods and stuff like that.
I was like, well, some of the guys in there think, well,
Fucking America.
I mean, yeah,
but we're not gonna say that.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. But like
America's always
when
the
I
best.
when I bring my car out and it's different looking than everybody else's, and I win a contest, they get kind of upset. Yeah. So
JDM.
yeah, JDM. Anyway, but no, it's open to everybody. It's one of those things, and like I said, there's movies in the park every first Saturday. We do movies in the park in North Judson. That's an agency that does that. It's a great thing. We just started it this year, but it's bringing hundreds of people out and giving them a free movie.
We should see if we can get any of those cool people. You know, like there was like the Renaissance fairs have those giant fucking kettles to make the giant thing of popcorn.
yes. Yeah,
We would
or
die.
the big
like
ass
if
turkey wing.
like if we tried to make that, we'd be like gonna make popcorn for everyone.
or like a nice barbecue
Why?
shop.
He doesn't even like
I'm excited for that.
I
pulled
like
pork and shit.
turkey.
You talked
Yeah.
about that. Why'd you look at Kenny when you talked about barbecue?
It's good.
You know why?
Because he likes barbecue.
What? I like turkey. Well, the Renaissance turkey legs will be for you then. Yeah,
We should.
it's-
Speaking of Renaissance, that's still going. We should go to the Renaissance fair.
We should.
Fuck.
Bristol.
Oh, is it in Bristol?
Yeah, it's in Bristol. It's every
When
year
is it?
now.
Now.
Like it's on
Like
till
tonight?
I
Let's
think
go.
it's- I
After
think
this,
it's
we're
on
going
till the
tonight.
end of September. And there are a couple places I want to go to.
Let's
maybe
do
it's
an- Let's do an on the road podcast.
no. That's what we were planning on
of
doing.
the Renaissance Fair.
We could do one
Time is
at
the
the
enemy.
Renaissance fair. No, the crazy thing about
Time in
metal, I really
reverse.
want to go to Medieval Times until I found out $60 a ticket. I'm like, fuck that.
Hey, look at them on Groupon, man. You can find all kinds.
Well,
of
apparently at C2E2 when we were there, they had like
Whoa.
discount tickets.
There you go.
Oh, anyone going to Wizard World? I probably might. I don't know. We'll see.
Hit
we
me
should
up,
get
man.
free
I'll
tickets
go
or
with
something
you.
like that. I'll let you know. We might not cost anything. I'll talk to you after the podcast.
I like free.
Talk after the podcast. What do you got, Sam?
What you got, Sam?
I fucking hate it, man.
Kenny, you've been quiet. What's going on, man? What do you think about a free
It,
festival that promotes local
it just
music
take
and art?
it's something like
He
this.
hates it. How do I make
is
my
why we're
paycheck? This
banned
is
in the first place.
bullshit. I don't want to be
So
a
you go
part of
5
this.
years back is when we just met you at something that was just like this out in Portage. It was all free, and we met a whole lot of different people. It was in that park. and so, yeah,
Oh, yeah, that was in Portage. Yeah, in the park.
Shameless
Yeah,
plug.
Slider.
and that's how we got in touch with
Asgard
you.
Radio, which
South
will
of
be in
Sorrow, Seven
Woodstock
Told, a whole
for
lot of other
September
different
2nd,
bands, a whole lot of
2017.
different like photographers, and we ended up as a band starting out. We had a whole lot of support, not necessarily from a fan standpoint, but from the connections that you need standpoint, and that really bolstered us because we weren't necessarily out there in the middle of no man's land relying on the first person to talk to us. We had a lot of different options, and in the first month we were in South Bend, where a lot of local bands just stay local. So it's really cool to see an event like this because you never know who you're going to talk to, and especially if it's something like Mike was mentioning earlier, where it's a little kid or it's a group of people. They're like, hey, how do you do this? How do you do that? Actually, I learned from this guy. You need to come talk to him, because that's exactly how that convention went, how that meeting with us. It was like, oh, hey, yeah, you guys are a band? Yeah, talk to that guy if you want to play a show. Talk to this person if you need, photography done or whatever it was. And for some other bands, you read their stories, it takes them a long time to find connections like that, almost years, because they're so focused on the music and playing house shows that it's like you're not necessarily making the right connections to put you up to that next level. And events like this, you get those connections, and then you can bring those connections back to your local group. To have an event like this out here in Maryville at someone's house, it'd be like, whoosh, it'd be mind-blowing, because it's not just regular people in there that's your friend of a friend of a friend who's here to drink your liquor. It's actually, oh man, you do marketing, or you make designs, or you make T-shirts. Oh yeah, I need to get with you. So it's free right now, but it turns into big profit later. And that's the whole point of this, is just one big large investment in a community.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's also what you're bringing to it, because you're speaking as a band coming to
Especially
this
when you
event,
invest in it.
and there's opportunities for them there. But I think another part of this event is that those same bands are bringing something. Like us going to that event, we've got shows on our belt. We have that experience that some of these bands that are about to play, maybe it's their first show. Maybe they need someone to talk to. So it's also like like he was talking about.
There are bands that this is going to be their first show.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't know how well we would fit in, but
And there are bands that this is going to be their first show.
And sadly, we're not playing. So
Well, I mean,
no, we will actually. If you do come to this event, we will have our. Sorry to cut you off, Sam. We will have some of our new sneak peeks. Actually, we will have some of our mastered songs there. We're up.
We'll see how many times we
we
say the industry
be
and
sure to
just
come
say
there
fuck
because
it
we
and
will
make a
not
lot of
stream that. We'll not stream
irrational
that unless we fucking
decisions.
But
Yeah.
let's see how many times we forget.
yeah.
Yeah.
But no, Sam, you're bringing up good points. I mean, it's right on par for what I want. I mean, I'm not the one that came up with this idea, but I'm the one that's been pushing it. I had a beautiful lady that helped me out, that pushed me into the role of networking, showing me who to talk to, who to do this. That's exactly why I want to do this. If Mary Jane Bent wasn't there to push me into this, we lost her 2 years ago now, and she was just the driving force of getting this done. And she was absolutely amazing. But she took me under her wing and kind of mentored me and said, this is what you need to do. This is the person you need to talk to. These are the people that need to be a part of this.
Exactly.
Or, this is how you do it without those people. So without that mentoring, we wouldn't be having this right now. I mean, and that's what it took for me to show up. But it also takes people on the other end. It's the people that want to do this. And you have to have the drive to do this. You have to want to come out and meet these people and just have that ambition of, I'd like to do this someday. This started 4 years ago. I just said to my friends, hey, we want to start a concert, to make some money to go on the road. A couple months later, two of my friends are sitting in a car, Ryan Greer from Seldom Told and Faddle from South of Sorrow, and they said, why don't we do a community event? So we put those together. We talked to a couple of people, and now we're on the 4th year of this event, and now this is the first time that
Money
I've
shot.
taken it on my shoulders.
Yeah, straight to the
Completely.
face.
I cut out all the other
To
agencies.
the face.
Yeah, and I just take it straight to the face. God damn it. Anyway, yeah. So I'm taking all this stuff on my shoulders to do it myself and make sure that I have these connections with these bands The lovely part about that is that I get to work with my friends.
Well, the good thing too is like showing that the whole point of networking. Now we're working very heavily with you now, a year later. And, I mean, you're still doing what you're doing. You were doing your shit. We were doing our shit, and then we just recontacted. And now we kind of rekindle what we're doing, and now we're doing bigger and better things together. So
No, and that's what it should be. I mean, you can not talk to somebody for a couple of years, and then all of a sudden just, hey, we want to do this. Oh, cool, 100%, I'm there for you. You know, when you called me up and you know, I told you about this and said come up and do a podcast. I've never done a podcast before. I don't know what the hell you guys were talking about, but this is great. This is how you branch out and grow. And for you guys to show people how to do the podcast and then tell people, hey, come up, talk to us. And we'll have our
guys are-
podcast. And then
you
you
guys are
guys
a
can
band.
get all kinds of guests.
and by the way, we're a band.
So-
that kind of
what
thing's
you're
always
saying- Yeah, yeah.
we
This
did
is
the
a metal
we did the
band.
whole fucking
It's gonna
podcast
be
thing.
at
We're like,
Woodstar, doing
Yeah.
a podcast
Yeah.
with
Heavy-
all your
heavy
shit
metal.
there, so that
Metals.
if there was somebody that just possibly couldn't play or
Yeah.
couldn't fulfill their time,
Oh man, that's a
you'd
setup.
be right there.
That's
Is that,
such
is that
a
what you're
setup.
saying?
That's
Give me
that's
that
such
mic
a
back.
setup.
That is not happening.
That's such a setup.
yeah. Here's the main. Yeah, go along what he was saying. Yeah,
That is
no,
not
even we
happening.
were actually we were gonna play due to just whatever's happened with our band and whatnot. We
I'll
just
do-
weren't able to play at the show, but we're actually gonna find a way to work our way in and not only promote ourselves but help promote them. You know, work hand in hand.
I'll say this, Mike.
That will be Saturday,
It'll just
September
so
2nd,
happen
2017, in
that
Withogan Park
musicians
in
will be
Knox.
there,
Woodstock
and one's a
4.
very talented
Industry.
guitarist who might be brought on stage for a solo. Oh,
That guitar is probably gonna blow it.
That'd be interesting. I'd probably fuck that up. Yeah, that'd be great. That would be-
Actually, Cooch is asking for people that can shred.
I love to get in that cooch,
Yeah.
and I'll play with them.
Well, yeah, well, I'll hook you up with Pete Cooch, and dude, he's all about shredding.
Oh, I will
He just
work
wants
that
to-
cooch, and then
Yeah.
we'll make some sweet music,
Yeah,
and it's gonna be thick and juicy.
but that's the beauty of it too.
Does-
We have time
Oh,
in our
shit.
Time's
schedule
the enemy, and
for
the-
people
the
if they want to
Jones
just
Brothers
stop in
band
and
has
play for a minute.
so much-
or
because
get up on
time is
stage.
the enemy.
Because time
A
is the
lot.
enemy, but we're using the time.
What, you might want to fix that on the flyer. It's
you
on
might
the
want to
O.
fix that.
Yeah. It's
Junes.
got an O in there.
June, yeah, the Junes.
On the flyer.
Chill out here,
Yeah,
Mike
let's look at this.
McConaughey.
No.
I don't see.
Where? Hold on.
I mean,
we're taking a quick break
going
here,
back to
people.
what you're talking
Quick
about.
thing. Where's that? at?
As far as
June
us not
Brothers.
playing
Where?
the show, we focused on the shows.
I
We
don't see
focused
that.
on the local scene. We focused on all that shit. And while it's good, it helps us grow.
We're gonna work that
This
cooch.
gives
That's what
us
we're
a
gonna do.
chance to focus on a different aspect that we desperately need to focus on, and that's
Which is?
the networking side. Showing that we have some skills that can be
Yeah.
given to people.
And then we have music.
Yeah,
And that's just like it's a big bonus. It's like,
John loves.
oh
working on
gosh,
wood.
you know, he's a woodworker. He makes
just-
things. Sam's an engineer. He can help you with mixing and mastering. I'm a drummer. I'm a keyboardist.
I do.
Oh, and we have a podcast. You know, we have this
And
this
working
many
with
different
Cooch.
things, and then just a little tidbit on the end, sprinkling on top. Oh yeah, you play in a band. Wait, what? Yeah, you made music together? Oh yeah, we didn't tell you that.
I mean, it's not
Sorry,
just,
I wasn't wearing the shirt or
it's not
anything.
just making music though, dude. Like if you look at everything that we've got as a band, it's all been from the ground.
There's a lot
Oh,
we-
yeah.
You know, the shit that we got
need
on
to
stage
wear a better
on
shirt.
shows,
Yeah.
we made it.
Mm-hmm.
The songs, we wrote them, we played them, we recorded them in our own little.
Place.
Yeah, let's just use the word.
Yeah, it
place.
started off as in a
I
garage.
made it
Now we're in a
safe.
place.
It was dangerous
definition
before.
of a do-it-yourself project, and we're doing really well.
Yeah. It has a roof.
Yes. Yeah.
But I'll share my last little tidbit.
I mean, there's a roof.
As a band, we go back to South Bend, right? And we get to play with a band that we were recently listening to that we really liked.
We're not signed. We're not making money. Fuck it.
Yeah, and we shared the stage,
Can
on
we
the show.
plug them?
Yeah.
I don't. We did. We did play with them. Yeah, we played with Butcher Babies. I could always take it
We
out.
also don't.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I didn't know that because
Yeah, it
It might
do
be
that.
the berserker part.
I know, dude. I sent you an invite.
Oh yeah.
There was a lot of metal.
Yeah, all right, I'm in there. But
Yeah.
I tried
No.
to tell you, I was like, they're hot women. You're like,
Yeah.
And I was like,
Roughly
hot
about a year
dudes.
ago.
You're like, all right, I'm
yeah,
there.
let's go. I'm surprised I
Mhm.
missed that.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Butcher Babies. When was that?
Shit, it was like a year ago.
Oh.
Wasn't it? That's
Oh,
when,
I was needy.
remember
with
that.
my emergency management
Oh,
stuff.
but yeah, we
Yeah,
played.
you were,
we
that's
played
probably
on
why,
that
'cause I said
on
you
that
were like, I
stage. You
can't
know,
come out. I was
Yeah,
like,
legitimate
whatever.
amount of people
I was
there.
busy. I worked
And-
a lot.
it was everything that happened off stage that people didn't get to see, which is why I love this part of the industry. I'll put it that way. We were just out back chilling, having a conversation with people that
He did air
you
quotes.
sort of see higher. Sometimes, you kind of idolize, you put them on a pedestal, and they're talking to you on this very plain level, giving you tips, and that's why I like this idea so much, is because you're essentially recreating those moments for somebody else. Like, that was something I took home and was like, wow, I can't believe I actually just played and, got something I can take home and let marinate and use in my future today. Something that you almost didn't fall asleep that night. It was just like, wow, I can't believe I just did something like this. And now we're at a full event from 10 to 10 where all those moments are happening back to back to back to back to back for somebody.
And it's not a pointless 10 to 10 like some other things we've worked with,
Yeah.
where we're there for super early and then get fucked over on a time slot and losing mics, et cetera, et cetera. It's actually a whole 10 to 10 thing where we're actually devoting something and not getting.
And the great thing about this also is that we have a lot of artists that are coming in. They're not
Yep.
going to be performing, but they're going to be there this day. Some guys out
They're
of Chicago
really
are gonna
cool.
come down just to hang out. For Without out of Chicago.
I was saying
They're gonna come down.
those are cool people. I drank with
Oh
them.
yeah,
Really?
the Czechs, they're amazing.
He's like, you want the beer? I was like, dude, yes.
Yeah, so they're
Does
going
he
to
still
come
have that
down.
sweet the dreadlocks? Or did he get rid of it?
Actually, Philip left. They're kind of on hiatus right now
Okay.
because
What
they
about
lost
Zebra
Philip.
Pants?
Zebra Pants, he's still there. That's
Oh,
Jerry.
okay.
Jerry, Yana are doing their
Yeah.
own thing with the band right now.
Made
Carl
deci-
is kind of
decision.
out of it because he's getting ready to move to Florida. Found this great chick that he loves that lives in Florida.
Hey,
so.
sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, and then Philip went back to the Czech Republic. The
Yeah.
guy Jason that was doing their percussion, the drummer, he's teaching a lot, so he went his own way. So they're kind of just like floating around with a two-piece right now,
We should get some guest vocals.
Oh God, yeah.
Because we just want to. We
And
want to do
that's-
some
that's
clean
what I
on
was.
some of our
I
stuff.
think I was talking to you about that last time about getting some of the people in.
Yeah. Which
But
we'll
it's
talk
stuff
more
like that
after the
where
podcast.
they'll have there's more than just the people on this list that are going to be there. There's a lot of my friends and my friends' friends and other people in the industry that will be there that aren't on this list. And the list only shows you like who's performing. There's going to be a lot of people walking around. I've sent emails out to a lot of different people from a lot of
Yeah.
different bands that will be touring the area to say, hey, this is the idea. This is what I'm doing. If you want to just stop by and walk by. Well, like last year, we contacted Blink-182 and said, hey, they were coming from Chicago going to Indianapolis that day. And they're like, man, if you want to come down 35 instead of going down 65, that'd be really cool. But to have that out there and be able to say, hey, they could. You never know. But I always put it out there, and I make sure that all the people that are going to be in the area at least get a little flyer to say, hey, this is what we're doing. This is why we're doing it.
And that's Woodstock 4, Saturday, September
No,
2nd,
I noticed
in
you
Withilton
said that
Park
there was,
in Knox.
there was
Time
a
is Daniel will
chance
be
that
doing the
there was
podcast there
gonna be
with
some time
Asgard Radio
slots.
and many other.
Just minor time slots, nothing major, no setup time,
front of
nothing
your
like
face.
that, but a little bit of time to where you could
Oh, yeah,
get
yeah.
in there with your little band and get your shit heard.
That's what we're promoting is like come on stage.
That's-
If you want time, give us a couple of minutes and
Yeah,
we can get
definitely,
you on stage.
definitely, and that's what we're promoting is like, come on stage. If you want time, give us a couple of minutes and we can get you up on stage to sing. We did it the first year. We had this little kid that wanted to sing the song from Frozen, and he came up there and he sang his ass off, and it was such a moment where everybody's clapping for him, everybody's paying attention to him, and he loved it, and that was something that really touched me from all of this. That's what we want. We want people to come from somewhere and say, hey, well, I'd like to get up and sing this song, or I'd like, and that's the perfect time where they can come to you and say, I want to sing this. Could you play it for me? And you guys are like, okay, we figured it out. Well, we're gonna make it hard metal, but
You're gonna have to
yeah.
scream a lot.
you're gonna have to scream, yeah. But there's going to be those artists around that are going to be able to say, yeah, I can help you out. I can play background for that. We have such a large amount of different types of music that are going to be playing.
And if
There's
you
a
don't
good
wanna help
chance
out,
that
then
anything
there's
you want
always
to
those
come out and
options
play
with the,
or
the
sing
auctions.
to or help out with, it's going to be there. I mean, each artist that come in is going to donate one piece of their art, so we can make a little bit of money. Yeah, we're also going to be doing a silent auction. Each artist that come in is going to donate one piece of their art, so we can make a little bit of money to put it towards.
We're donating
Sam
Sam.
doesn't want.
Yeah, we're gonna
Will
Part
that
of
happen?
the podcast that, or not
At
part of the
Woodstock?
segment we'll have. do
Tune
things to Sam
in.
that Sam doesn't want.
Tune in on Saturday the 2nd. And
I'm sharing.
Well, like
It's
if
500.
we
No,
get at least
no.
40,
Oh.
yeah.
tune in.
yeah.
If we get 40 likes,
Yeah.
we get to see Sam
And it'll
choked
be
out.
random, too.
If we get 500 likes and shares,
Some little
Sam
kid
gets
will
kicked in
just.
the
Shameful
by
marketing.
somebody.
Well,
Yeah, it'll be random.
there
We'll
it
pick
is.
someone
There
out.
it
Of,
is.
Yeah.
Oh,
If
I'm
you're-
wearing my boots that
yeah.
day.
We might have Mike McConaughey.
Oh, Mike
the ceremony.
McConaughey is definitely going to be down there.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Yeah.
a jet band.
Are we the only metal band there?
There was going to be another one called Mass Hysteria, but
I already
they,
took the
they-
2 days off.
We won't cancel on you.
You better not cancel them. I know where you live. I
already
will
committed.
Come, yeah, I will come and break your stuff. I
Yeah,
mean,
you
that's why what I
Yeah.
told my friends. Any of my friends that are in the bands, if you don't show up day of, I know where you live. I will come break your stuff. So is it worth,
That's
30
all.
to 45 minutes on stage to not
That's all there is
lose
to it.
a couple $1,000s worth
Plus,
of
we need
equipment?
those 40 to 500 likes so we can do things to Sam
Yeah.
that Sam does not want
Yeah.
done to him.
And that's what we're trying to do. I mean,
You're
it's
screwed,
getting
Sam.
the information
You're
out there,
so
and getting
screwed.
everybody connected, and getting more likes
You're so
for
screwed.
No,
stuff in the local area.
It
Probably
wasn't
get
the
like
Woodstock
2,000
page.
likes on this thing. Just
Probably
to let you
probably
know. We're gonna get a shit
7,000. I'm
ton.
going to say 7,000.
No, this is
Sam, this is gonna be on. This is gonna be on the Woodstock page. It's gonna be on my page. This is
It's gonna-
everything. And as
Of
soon as
social
I-
This is
media.
gonna be on.
Oh, it's going to be on
This is
Woodstock.
gonna be tight talk.
Yeah.
Let's try
oh,
this.
goddamn.
It's
You
on.
underestimate the power that Woodstock.
Let's see if Sam
and-
can put this together one last
Yeah,
time.
because now
First
now we
I
know how to
hear
share on Instagram
time
and
slots.
Snapchat and
Then I hear 40 likes or 500 shares. So if we put them together, all I need is about 5 minutes on stage to say, would everybody here please give me your attention? Please pull out your phone and look at this particular link. Can you share it?
Oh yeah, this counts day of too. Just to
If
let
you
know.
share
I will
said
count up.
link, which is
I will
definitely
do
more
a
than
countdown.
500,
If everyone starts doing this the day of, I will
something
do a
happens
countdown
to this
live.
particular gentleman, aka don't forget to like
Genius.
Tight Talk,
Genius.
subscribe on YouTube,
Yeah,
blah
write
blah
that
blah
shit
blah.
down.
And then in about
This is
another
the
5 minutes, we're gonna update or refresh and see thousands, and then you're screwed.
Worst. This is the worst version of Kickstarter ever.
I just got a pair of steel-toe boots. Give 'em-
See,
Yeah.
wait,
well, then,
wait.
we can get with the
Oh,
MC
man.
John
Look, joke's
Darnell
on y'all. I got a
and have
cup
him
that
just
I've been
announce
keeping
that
since
Keep-
seventh
every time.
grade.
And we can get with Asgard too. We can
Yes,
promote
Oh,
there
yeah.
too.
with a
Oh,
cup
yeah,
because I
yeah.
had to wear them, John.
The cup
Have
makes
you
the
ever been hit
balls
with a
not
cup?
hurt so much
It does
in
not
the
stop
middle,
anything.
God damn, you are
still
Mike
doesn't
Shy.
feel
Put the
cold.
mic in front of your face.
but- Well, I don't want
it's
to because you
useless.
keep putting this red rocket right in my mouth. That's all
It
I know.
see, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What
Whatever.
I
you can
still
wear-
feel that
Sam,
half
you
of
can wear
you was
armor.
like,
it's gonna happen.
damn it, this is gonna work. Because that's the truth.
Because we have the promotion power that is Jacob, and then you have the personality that is known as John Kenny. Oh, it's gonna work because we.
That's why he's getting kind of aggressive
Yeah,
about it.
that's
He's like,
because
"Oh,
we have the promotion power.
One
that is Jacob,
category
and then
that
you
is
have the personality
always
that is known as John Kenny and
viral
Mike
is
McConaughey.
injuries.
Oh, everybody loves to see another guy get kicked in the nuts.
So when
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Everybody loves a good fail or see something
Getting
get hurt.
kicked
Make sure
in
to
the
have
balls?
your phones ready for when this
Oh,
actually does
definitely.
happen.
Definitely. If we could go live
with
with
one,
like
again,
60
it's just
different
one link.
views of him getting hurt,
Or choked out.
yeah, or
something.
choked out. I mean, I'm already down.
That'd go viral.
You should start the Mike McConaughey.
Mike
fan page.
McConaughey segment.
I'd support that on ours.
I would support that. Yeah, that would go viral.
I would
Book,
definitely put that
booking Mike McConaughey at gmail.com.
Mike.McConaughey
Yeah.
at
It's just Mike. It's
gmail.com.
just done.
Done. Dunzo. Yeah.
Who is this guy? Is he
It
related to
works every
Matthew
time.
McConaughey? No, it's just Mike
No,
McConaughey.
you just-
He knows it's gonna work.
but yeah,
You
I
see
feel
it all
Kenny-
the time.
I think that's a good
You
point.
see it all the time.
He's very
Week
scared.
1, couple
because he knows
thousand.
it's gonna work.
You
It
see
feels
that
good.
video resurf,
Feels
and it's
good.
like,
On the
why the
whole,
hell does
we
it have
just did some stuff.
1.5 million views? Are you serious? Did 1.5 million people really need to see me get kicked in the nuts? Yes. But guess what? Guess what? You're famous now
For what?
for getting kicked in
Yeah,
your
it's gonna be
nuts.
Sam
That's
from
really
Time
gonna
is the
help
Enemy.
Yes.
Perfect.
See, now let
Yeah,
me
and you're
teach
promoting
you
everything
about
else.
the
Do us a favor
industry.
and
You're-
play the bass while you're getting kicked in the nuts.
You're promoting
Oh.
Woodstock the whole time,
Yeah.
Honestly,
and you're
that-
promoting Time as the Enemy.
Sam, this is
Any PR is
Watch
good
him
PR,
get- right.
Especially when
Sam.
it's do things to
Yeah, 'cause
Sam that Sam doesn't want done to
attention-
him.
Because like I don't think anybody
attention.
would watch your
Attention
sex
is the new
tapes,
currency.
But somebody would.
So it's about
watch
what you
Sam get
do
kicked
with
in the
all
nuts.
this mass amount of
Choked up.
attention that you're gonna
Choked.
receive.
I would watch Choked Up.
I would watch.
No
Choked
shit.
Up.
Didn't have to.
Did you
Yeah.
see that? He just told you that you have to Kardashian for
And you
currency.
didn't throw John or Kenny under the bus fast
Kardashian
enough.
for currency. Because if it's not your attention,
Bet.
nothing.
That's the crazy part.
She's gonna like it.
You
so
know
much
who's
she's
gonna
be
like and
kicked
share
through
this?
the throat.
But
His
that's
lady friend.
that's the
You
crazy
know
part.
that's gonna happen. She's gonna be
But
like,
that's the crazy part. He just mentioned that. That's a legitimate article in the Forbes page. It's called The Kardashian, which is like their secret to marketing.
Whatever, Sam.
And Forbes.com.
Well, I was walking through the mall for the first time in my life.
Just talking about that
Yeah,
today.
but-
Is that actually in
6
like
years.
an actual dictionary or urban dictionary? I feel, oh, it's
Well,
Forbes, that
there's,
makes
there's
sense.
several reasons. One of them I may or may not have.
We-
All right,
we-
we'll
we
leave
will
that
discuss
alone.
Is that for other reasons why you
Anyway,
can't walk through the mall?
First
or-
time I
There
walked
are
through the
other
mall in
reasons.
6
Oh, okay.
years, and I saw that they had the
We're not gonna touch that.
Chloe something Kardashian stuff at Victoria's Secret. I was like, they don't have any secrets.
No.
So why the hell are you
Exactly.
selling their clothes? They're not even pants. I was
Exactly.
like, what the hell?
They're masters of attention.
But that
Yeah.
that is master of attention. Well, Daddy decided he didn't want to be a woman no more.
Victoria's
or a man
Secret,
no
by
more.
the way,
He
is
wants to
super
be a woman.
expensive.
So he got his
Good
dick
God.
cut off.
It's
Frederick
really
Turn inside out.
extreme. Something like that is
But
it's
that's
always
attention.
extreme.
For us, right?
That's attention.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Usually don't try to touch dicks
Oh,
turned
we,
inside
are
out.
we going to be talking about that now?
Apparently, we usually try not to touch these things.
Oh, Mike.
But the attention.
I hope
No.
not.
No,
But
we
just
try to stay
that-
away from that
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, we don't do political and because we don't give a fuck. It's not important.
Yeah.
I mean, not that the transgender and like that rights aren't important.
Yes.
But what we're getting
Whenever,
at is
yeah,
we don't
whenever,
care about
whenever
it.
you,
We don't
you
wanna
don't
call
hear
culture
about
and
them,
pop culture.
you will hear
Yeah,
about them.
but unfortunately, yeah, that he's right with the.
You're
the
gonna get
attention.
kicked in the nuts.
Just tension. I mean, okay, Sam, why don't you?
Oh, you guys didn't know about that? I thought it was on Facebook.
No, besides you getting kicked in the nuts, John's gonna become transgender.
Yeah. If I get
Yeah.
500,
He stops at 4.
if I get 5 likes,
If I get 5 likes, John will be John will have a transgender operation. Yeah.
what happened?
Oh no. But that's your chance to throw him under the bus. Sam.
Yeah.
You
Not
our
completely
tour
missed it.
No.
Yeah, no.
We don't have one yet.
Big bus, tour bus.
Probably tour bus. I mean, yeah, not your tour bus. Yeah.
What tour bus? We're lucky
You
if
know,
we have
and,
like
and
a
that's
bandwagon.
that's part of
Holy
me
shit.
putting this stuff together too and hanging
Someone
out with
believes
you
in
guys.
us.
Is,
What?
damn it,
What?
whenever you guys make it big,
You gotta look at the long shots.
I want to like have an invite on a
Real.
tour bus or be like, hey,
Hey man, remember whenever we did this?
yeah, you
This
know,
motherfucker
you
is
gotta
always
you gotta look
like
at the long shots because
that-
one
that
of these days
one
one of my
half
friends are gonna get famous.
downplay.
I'm gonna be like,
It
hey
just
man, remember
stays
whenever
there.
we did this?
Clearly in the
And,
band, clearly believes in us and fuck
Sam.
the industry. And it's just like, oh, there's only one person. Oh my gosh, we have one fan.
Other than John's mom, I've never heard anyone say, when you guys get famous.
There's two.
Look at you.
McConaughey.
I'm with
All
you.
right, all right.
I'm going on
2 fans.
We're just proving Sam all over again.
Yeah. And Mike McConaughey.
We have
He's
two.
come along with us.
I really hope
Mike
you do
McConaughey
one.
is going to be a
Yeah,
focal
he's
point.
gonna be the
Your
hype
manager,
man.
and we'll
Yeah.
take you on a tour bus and do
Y'all
nothing but
like
blast
metal?
metal in your ears for
He's so
hours.
screwed
Yeah.
because he would. He would.
man.
Wait. Wait, do you see this?
Oh, that's
Wait,
why
do
I
you
have
see this?
noise
Do you see this?
canceling
You see how
headphones.
aggressive he's getting?
What do you
It's
see?
just
It's
like
they have they're going to be Bluetooth, and I'm
like,
going to
no,
hack your
fuck.
Bluetooth.
That
That's
actually
not
might
true.
work.
It's all analog. I'm not that dumb. Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting aggressive. That's
Who's
it.
paying for that?
That'll be my contribution.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're okay.
if that's gonna happen, I'll just have my own cabin, and I'll just be blasting. Yeah, that'll be my contribution. to the
Guys,
band.
I got you a
my,
tour bus.
my own
Oh,
cabin
thanks.
on a bus.
Wait, where'd
Yeah.
you go?
Be like, I'm gonna go ahead and pay for this for you guys. My own
Don't touch
soundproof
that door.
cabin where
Don't touch that door.
Where's this cabin? What is this door here with this key and this lock on it? Yeah, that is mine. It's alarmed, and I will know if you guys tamper with
But
it.
you will feel it.
So yeah, this is a non-heavy metal cabin. Yeah. But no. I mean, I like listening to everything. I could listen.
Does he love it?
I could listen to your guys' stuff. I could listen to anything, and I could listen to your stuff more.
But you could listen to it.
You guys did it.
Well, no,
I'm
I'm
kidding.
saying I could listen to it.
He's in the
and
industry.
I will enjoy it that much
Not
more
trying to get me
because
kicked in the nuts.
and you guys are my friends.
But what I'm saying is,
Sam.
I've listened to a
No,
lot
Sam.
I know Sam's my
bad,
friend. Sam.
horrible music
Sam,
over my
Sam's
years.
in the industry. Yeah. I don't want
No,
anyone.
but what I'm saying is I've listened to a lot of
Put their CDs
bad,
whenever they were in a
horrible
band called
music
Hero that was
over my years. and I
Damn.
absolutely loved it
Yeah.
because
So,
that
I
was my
mean,
friends that put it
it
out.
was-
So
there
I
was-
will
there's a
put
lot
their
of friends
CDs
that I
in
still have
whenever
their
they were in a
CDs
band
that
called
were
Nero
recordings
that
and
was
stuff that I did
horrible.
whenever I
Or when they were in a band.
That is absolutely
Yeah.
horrible.
So
I
I mean,
still love
it was
listening to
there's a
that
lot of friends that
because
I
my
still have their
friends did it, or
CDs
I
and their
did it, or,
recordings and
you know,
stuff that I did
I know
whenever I
what
was in
it came from.
Germany that is
So much
absolutely
better
horrible.
than
But I
putting on
still
a-
love
Mhm.
listening to
something
that
From
because
pop
my friends
culture.
did it, or I did it, or I know where that came from. It's so much better than putting on something that I don't know about. Yeah, or
But
or
do you
not
have-
even.
It's not hard.
Since we're getting a little
For me to
It's
put
long
always
here,
hard.
do you have any closing thoughts or anything like that? I mean, obviously we'll promote this Woodstock and whatnot.
Woodstock
I mean,
for community
it's not
unity.
hard.
Sam gets kicked in
For
the
me to
nuts.
put this
Boom.
together,
It's not hard.
Sometimes
I mean,
for
to
Sam.
put on an event.
Damn it,
Everybody
Sam.
said you can't.
Anyway,
do this, you can't do this, you can't do this.
um,
Now you're looking at this event. It's
yeah.
been 4 years. We've done
it's not hard. I mean, to put on an event, everybody said you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do this. Now you're looking at this event. It's been 4 years. We've done it 4 years. Something like this can happen anywhere. If it can happen in Stark County, why isn't it happening everywhere else for free with donated bands in bigger areas? Why are so many people paying for all this stuff when we could go out and we could have our local people do it for free? It's not hard to set up an event. If you need help, call me. If you need help, email me. I'm on the Woodstock page. I can at least show you the processes that I did, which is not a perfect process. I'm still learning a lot. But that's my contribution to it. I want to make sure everybody knows that this wasn't hard to get accomplished. It's a lot of talking, it's a lot of meetings, it's a lot of time with bands.
got any
There's a
closing
lot of
thoughts,
time
Mike?
involved in it, but it's not a hard process.
All
once you
right, all
start.
right.
Yeah, definitely. You go ahead, son.
No. What I
Does
gotta
Michael
say
Conahey
is,
want to have some
for,
closing thoughts?
for the honest part of it, what has come to Stark County, I wasn't even there for the first couple of years of it. I was still in the Army. But what I have now, when I come home, I can go right back to the same park that I was sledding at. I was playing t-ball, baseball, bush league, whatever, and I can listen to these bands. And these are bands that I can get in with. Heavy metal, hard rock. There's what they want to call country rock and stuff like that. That's more of the new country, if you ask me. Boys, you all need to give your girlfriend pants up and get a guitar.
Damn. Yeah.
But for the real side of it, the big thing is like that the park has been it's been a big part of my life.
Who does?
That's where I've always sled down the hills. I've always been able to be there for my t-ball, bush league, little league, all of the baseball. Plus they put in that splash pad. Big thing there. And now I see they put in that what do you call that?
Yeah. I mean,
it's not-
they're doing
it's
so much
outside
for it.
auditorium. What do you call that?
Amphitheater.
Amphitheater. Yeah, they put in that amphitheater over there on the other side. And dude, it is
The amphitheater.
North Justin's had that
That's
for a
an
while.
auditorium?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, their amphitheater.
beautiful.
Set it up.
Yeah, you gotta come down and check it out.
Set it up.
Oh my God.
Time is the enemy at North Justin.
North Judson has a.
It's happening.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you
there
right
since
now,
the
boys.
50s. I have the okay. I have the
If you wanna
okay
show
from
up, you just
Yeah,
let
we're
me
gonna
know
be
what
putting
day.
I have the okay anytime I have
We could
bands
actually do
coming
our
in.
EP. We could do our the
North
EP
Judson,
debut
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, North Judson Park
Stay
their
tuned.
board
amphitheater
has
is
told me
badass,
if I
but
ever
the
want to
Knox
do anything, just tell them
Amphitheater
the
is
date
awesome.
and
Done.
we can
And
get it done.
that's new.
We'll
That's
talk
something
more about
I've
it
never
outside
been
the
to
podcast,
yet.
But outside of that,
But they have everything else they've done, and let's go. Let's do this. Bring the art, bring the music, bring everything. Let's do it.
Don't bring the meth. Don't bring the meth. Not
No.
community unity.
Community unity.
But anyways, don't bring
Yeah,
the meth.
no meth.
Don't bring the
No meth.
No. But anyways, Woodstock 4, Saturday, September 2nd, 2017 at Withogan Park in Knox. Music will be 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Art 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Many bands. 20 plus bands, right?
20 plus.
Many artists. We will
20
be
plus.
there. Tight Talk will be going live there with our podcast along with Asgard Radio on the day of the event. You'll have your MC for the night, John Darnell, at Withogan Park in Knox. And did I mention it's free? Free, as in no money. Also, do you want to mention some of these sponsors?
Yeah. We have the sound is being provided by Andy Rice, who runs AR Sound Production, and man, he does a great job. He has so much professional equipment. It's going to be amazing. But he donated that, $2,000, $3,000 worth of equipment for that long of a time. He donated that all day for free, and he's running it. Also, the band Cooch is going to be running the second stage. We have 2 stages. We have 2 stages going.
All
One in the
band
morning.
Cooch.
One, yeah.
No, this link here, do we have to have all the numbers or can it actually go /Woodstock?
You should be able to find it all.
Okay, I will post the links here for the event, but you can go to www.facebook.com/Woodstock. If that doesn't work or comes up some sort of weird thing, the link will be at the bottom of the description. Once again, do you have a Twitter or any Instagram you want to post right now?
No.
Okay. Like and follow us on Instagram and Twitter at officialTITE. Also, find us on Facebook, www.facebook.com/timeenemy. And yeah, be sure to like and share our podcast, Tight Talk, TITE Talk.
All right.
Once again, it's Kenny, John, Jacob, Sam, and our special guest here. Thanks again for listening, and we will talk to you guys next week.